Rocky, come here. Come here, Rocky. Come here.
Rocky, you gotta be a part of
Come
this. Make sure I'm in focus too.
Oh my God, he's so heavy. Hi, I'm Ricky.
I'm Adam Montoya. You gotta say your last name, right?
Oh. Hi, I'm Ricky Zugnoni.
And I'm Adam Montoya.
And this is Rocky Hacka Zugnoni.
This is Hill+Valley Creative.
So, why did you start Hill+Valley? Or why did you decide to start a small business in 2018? Was it started, right? 2018?
Yeah, 2018, but 2019 formally.
Oh, so formally all the paperwork, yeah.
Yeah, it
okay.
was like all the paperwork was filed in 2019, but I'd been a freelance filmmaker since I was 16, so, you know, how many years? 4 or 5 years. And slowly as projects got bigger and there's more budgets, I started bringing on more people to help me out, and I quickly realized that I wasn't going to be able to do everything by myself. And so forming a company just seemed like the logical next step.
I've been friends with Adam for a pretty long time. I think probably 2000, I think we became probably better friends at the end of 2017, probably closer to 2018. I've known him for a while, but I've always known he did photo and video work, because I had a few friends who went to RIT just like he did. And I like fell in love with like photo and video stuff. I originally went to school actually for geology, and I switched my major and school to do film studies. And then once I graduated, once I like saw that Adam was starting a company, I was like, oh, like, you know, maybe we can work together. And that's kind of my involvement, I guess.
Early on, I had initially noticed your interest in video, and like even when you were in geology still, I remember you would come and help out on all the video sets and stuff.
Yeah.
And like just seeing your hard work and dedication, I knew that like you were gonna do very well in school, and it was something that I immediately was like, I think you were definitely the first person I'd asked or even considered asking. Yeah,
which I remember. I appreciate. I remember that so much. I remember like I tried to be the most dedicated, the most involved, because one, I wanted to learn about everything because I like the industry so much. But two, like I was good friends with Adam, and he was like one of the easiest people to learn from. And also on top of that, starting a business, it was something I've always wanted to do in my life, and it was kind of like a win-win basically. And I know he needed the help too, so it was like kind of like a successful thing all around. So somewhere for RIT. Oh my God, let me start over. Shut up. I remember doing an ad shoot with Adam and our friend Michael Donofrio with RIT. They always asked me to like assist them and help them and everything. Oh my God. And they were doing a shoot out in Sodas, and it was just for an ad photo class. And I remember being part of that big set. It was kind of like the first big-ish set I've been a part of. Like I said, it was still for school, but it was still kind of a big deal. And I kind of helped with like very small things. I think like a tiny bit of behind the scenes. But I also I drove the car that they shot off the back of and stuff like that. And that was really fun to be a part of. And that also was one of those times that like really made me think what do I want to be doing in the future basically. And that's kind of what sold me on wanting to do like photo and video work basically.
Creative work in general is always something that's been a collaborative thing for me. Like it's always been about working with other people and learning from other people. And even in the process of sometimes you're trying to teach somebody something, you just learn it better yourself.
Yeah, that was always, yeah, I've heard that before. I even do that with myself. You always learn so much better when you teach somebody else, and I'm so thankful like that. I've had Adam to teach me everything with all this, because I basically learned more from him and Michael and my other friends at RIT than I did in my education in general, which is like super valuable and everything, so.
Which is crazy, but yeah. It's definitely more of like a practical learning experience. Like you can watch as many videos or take as many classes as you want, and you really won't fully grasp a lot of the concepts until it's something you apply yourself in a real world situation.
Then that's how I felt at school. I knew like I was kind of learning like the logistics and like the basics of like photo and video and everything. But when it came to like actually shooting, like working with Mike and Adam, it was like a whole different thing. And it was like, that's when I learned the most basically. It was actually like hands-on stuff.
So I guess, like I mentioned earlier, I've always been more of a freelance filmmaker. I've definitely dabbled in like a lot of the creative fields, especially like photography and design. But as I said earlier, like I knew initially, pretty much from the start, that I couldn't do everything. And it seemed to me like a lot of the clients that I was making videos for were clients that also needed design, websites, photography, all of that. And so I kind of went into the business thinking about how we can grow into something that offers more than just video. And that's why I've kind of taken my time and strategically figured out people that I want to work with. And as we grow, we begin to offer more and more services all in one house, which I think is the best way to get your client the best product possible.
We got the studio that we're sitting in now. This is ours. We got it, I think, officially July 1st, right? Is that when we moved in?
Yeah. So we moved in here about a month ago. Or a month and a half ago.
Yep. Yeah, a month and a half.
It's the middle of August right now, and the first month has just been setting up and like really optimizing the space. We still have quite a bit of work to do with like sound treatment. We have sitting right behind the camera is another sound panel we're building to help get rid of some of this echo. Luckily, the space was given to us pretty bare bones, so we could kind of make it into whatever it's gonna fit our needs.
Yeah, I mean, I think our only stipulation we asked them was just, hey, can you guys paint everything white? They even painted the ceiling, the walls, everything white, which is super helpful for all the photo and video and the stuff we do in here, like shooting wise. And then they stain the floors, which looks great. So all around it looks like it's an amazing studio. It's an amazing space. I think it's got everything we need. We're just, right now we're just trying to figure out where everything goes, organization. Like we just bought a tool chest that we keep all of our camera gear in and everything, which has been super helpful, so.
Yeah, so the reason we're making this video is just to introduce this channel, and on this channel we kind of want to be documenting a lot of the behind the scenes and going on now that we are in this space, and just like business practices in general. We have a lot of bigger projects coming up. We think it would be cool to share the ins and outs and just growing and learning together. Yep, so we're going to be making more videos like this, but we're also going to be, like we said, making behind the scenes videos. We have one coming up about how we planned on making soundproofing and how we made that sound panel. I don't think the camera can see it.
I don't think you can see it.
But how we made sound panels for our studio that help in interview environments, and just making more videos like that in general.
Like Adam said before, you can watch all of this and like the final products on our website, which will be linked in the description, along with our Instagram and Facebook so far. Those are the social medias we have so far. We'll link them down below, and that's where you can basically see more behind the scenes and just our like final and finished products and end results.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.